What's up, guys? Welcome to Shay's World. I am your girl, Shay, and we're back. We are back. Sorry it's been a minute, but I think you'll be very appreciative of everything we have coming for you guys. So, without further ado, here is my lovely co host.
Your boy Malik snuggled up right here, nice and toasty and warm.
Yeah, it is like 12:30, 1:30 in the morning. But nonetheless, this video is specifically for Amber, one of our subscribers named Amber. We love you. I smile so hard every time I see my phone ring and it's Amber. I'm like, there's my friend.
Yes,
This is for you, boo.
big shout out.
We are going to just go ahead and talk about the finale, guys, because episodes 9 and 10 was 2, 3 weeks ago. We did record episodes 9 and 10 when we were in New York last week, but the audio is messed up according to Malik. So,
No, I gotta look for it. It might be, but I have to find it. I have to look for it to confirm that.
can y'all hear that?
Yeah.
You can. Sorry. So, real quick, since you already heard the audio, I'm gonna go ahead and let y'all see what I was gonna show y'all at the end, but you'll get it here at the beginning. This is just like after, if you've watched our videos or been watching our videos, Malik and I went to New York last week for the Bryson Window Presents Season 47 for Survivor Watch Party Tour. It was a 2-day event. So that Tuesday when we flew in, we had the karaoke welcome party, and then that Wednesday was the season finale, and we recorded the watch party. So that's the reason there really hasn't been any content up in the past week or so, because we've been busy getting that stuff together. So here is just this was like after we were done, we just hanging, having fun. Just a little snippet because it's got the music on it. Actually, let me turn the music back off. Let me mute the audio. But as you know, this is Marmalade. Why it's not playing no more? Why every time it does that, it stops?
Well, it's so good.
There it is.
Oh, I want to surprise me.
We had fun.
We did.
It was a vibe. It was
It
definitely a
was
vibe.
truly,
Looking forward
and we
to.
did not get sick.
We did not
I
get.
didn't get sick.
I didn't get.
Okay, we didn't. We didn't get sick.
But we doped
Period.
up while we were there. We were smart. We went ahead and put the medicine in our system before anything could say, "Here you go." Nope, nope, no, no, no. Um, yeah, looking forward to season 48. Starts February 25th. It's the first episode of 48. Um, maybe not. Just
Congrats,
call some
Rachel.
people.
Congrats, Sue.
Yes, congrats, Rachel.
Congrats, everybody who made
Yeah,
it to the
yeah, yeah.
finale.
We got to meet Sue. She was final three. Would have been nice if she took home the win, but she did good. She did good. But we are not here to talk about Survivor. We are here to talk about House of Villains season finale. What a finale it was. Let me just gather myself because
Woo!
it was good.
Spicy.
Those last few minutes,
Spicy.
the last 5 minutes, chef's kiss, as you would say. Chef's
Mm-hmm.
kiss. Um,
Yes.
all right, so let's just jump into it. I'm gonna try to get this right. I only watched it one time. I think we open up with everybody going into the house after the whole blow up between Jesse and Wes, which at the end of season episode 10, there was a very big blow up between Jesse and Jesse and Wes, Jesse was calling him out and saying, you told me you didn't want to compete, but you need to earn your spot. You need to compete. Wes stands up and was like, I'm competing now, bitch, or whatever he said. It was a
Yeah,
whole
that's exactly what
spangle.
he said.
Yeah, it was a whole strangle. But what I did not like is the fact that Wes tried to make it seem like Jesse forced his hand by bringing his daughter into it when production runs it back or the editing runs it back. He's the first
He
person.
offered her first.
Yeah, he offered her up first. So like you can't be mad at him when y'all are making a literal final two deal. He asks you like on your daughter and you say yeah, like get out of here. Like Wes,
Okay,
even on the challenge, he irritates me.
get out of here.
Like
Yeah.
I really almost kind of wish that they would have had Wes and Bananas on the same season.
That would
I
have been interesting.
really kind of wish that because he
I
can't
feel
be.
like that would have played out a lot better than it did with Wes and Hatch, Richard
Yeah,
Hatch.
because I really think they were. Everybody was probably thinking it was going to be a Richard Hatch because we definitely thought it was going to be Hatch versus West, but shit, Hatch went so long ago. It's like, did you really play this game?
I forgot he was in the freaking show.
um, but let's see. Anywho, they go back in the house and everybody's just talking like what they'll do or starting to kind of maybe make a little plans or talk to people. What I found that was very strange was Larsa all of a sudden now you not Victoria doesn't annoy you and you're not cursing her out because you need a vote.
No, she said she doesn't like her. Mm.
She did say
Oh
she didn't
yeah,
like
she said
her,
she
but
doesn't like her,
in
but
the
she was
house,
being fake.
yeah, you were being very fake. But you were being fake because you didn't know if you was gonna win the redemption and you needed trying to secure a vote. Like, I'm not gonna lie, low key, Larsa been kind of tapped in. She did win a super villain.
Yeah, 'cause she's a villain.
Yeah, this was the perfect show for her. Like, Traders was her warm up, and my girl, she studied Traders, and she knew next time she went
She
into
she she studied traders real bad. She
yeah,
said, "I will not make that mistake again."
mm-mm. My girl was tapped in, and she gave it her all. I'll give it to her. She did try,
Mhm.
as much
Mhm.
as she could. Let's see. The next morning, they wake up. It's time for the challenge. We're just gonna jump into the challenge. I like the challenge that they had. So basically, they each had these columns, and I'm still going to reference Survivor because this tower that they built is reminiscent of a challenge that they had in season 41. It was really fun. Um, but it was constructed the same way, like you had to use the blocks to, make them all stand, meaning you have to angle them in a certain way as you're putting them up there. But they got the lineup from they had this long list and it was basically you had to guess which villain said what about you, true statements that were said about you in the house. You just may or may not know who said it. um they were struggling. Every single one of them were
Yeah,
struggling.
that was a hard challenge.
It was every single one of them had a different strategy. I think I liked Wes's strategy, which was get all my pieces on the ground in line first and then start to build, because as you can see New York did. As she was building, she would mess up quite often. Then they
Mhm.
would get them built and they would be wrong. um,
No, we're
it
very
ended
wrong,
up coming down
or
to
really close.
yeah, it came really close with New York and West. But West pulled it out. So in the end, everybody that's going to the final three is everybody that slept in their room. Safari, West, and Jesse, the boys' room, is going to the final three. You didn't even notice that, did
I didn't.
it? Yeah,
That's
the boys'
nasty.
room.
That's crazy.
And mind you, remember how they talked about switching rooms was switching rooms was bad luck. They're the only ones who never switched rooms. They all kept their bed.
Who said that? That's crazy.
Yeah, it's in the competition shows. You don't switch beds. Like you do not switch beds.
Oh,
It's
I
bad
know
luck.
that's right. I wouldn't.
And that baby, they was doing some
It's
hella
too much
room
work.
switching. Um, so now we have our final three. Um, People are talking. Everybody except Safari. He says in his confessional that basically, his work speaks for himself. He's not begging anybody. He feels like people have their minds made up. So yeah. However, I think New York talks to a couple of people, if I'm not mistaken. If I'm not mistaken, she talks to a couple of
Ouch.
people. But well, no, New York was out of the running.
Oh, I
Um,
was gonna say, what is she talking to people
I'm
for?
sorry. She was
No,
trying to.
Wes.
Wes did a lot of talking. Jesse did a little talking to people.
A little
Wes did
talking.
a lot of talking.
Hmm.
A lot of talking. He even talked
I
to Lil
wish. Well, it didn't really matter per se, I guess, but I, I kind of wish. I just hate that Safari was like, nah, I don't need to beg. I don't need to talk to nobody. I'm not talking to nobody. My game speaks for itself. Blah 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 blah. That's just not how it works to me when
Yeah,
you get to the end of the game.
you're
Like,
supposed to
yeah,
network.
you've played a good game. Yeah, like sure the resume could speak for itself, but it's not supposed to, you know? So you got lucky, but I don't well, you didn't get lucky. Um I I think that the fact that you the fact that Safari was able to, what am I trying to say?
I don't
I
know.
think he should have campaigned. I think he should have campaigned.
Okay,
Y'all, it's 1:30. Bear with me, okay? Leave me alone.
you got the energy that I had when we recorded in the hotel. I was out
Uh,
of there, bro.
oh my god, y'all, I
I'm
was keeping
actually
her
kind of
awake.
glad that that footage is gone because
I gotta find it. I gotta look for it.
who gonna edit it and put it up? Mm, okay, we'll see. If it makes it out, y'all, he did it because I would never let that footage see the light of day.
That's crazy.
I was
I thought it
out
was
of
good.
it. Like I was literally fighting myself in the video. And I remember acknowledging that I was fighting myself in the video. Like, I'm not trying to show these people all my crazy.
Oh my god, please.
No, y'all don't want to see that. Um, so let me see. Which conversations do I feel? Honestly, I don't remember any of the conversations, y'all. I'm really not gonna hold y'all like that. I do know that
So I
Richard
remember
or Wes had a conversation.
Richard and Wes. Hold on, my AirPod is finna die. I'm sorry. Um, I remember Richard. Wait, say something.
Yo, yo, yo.
Okay, okay. I remember
Your
Richard and
AirPod
Wes
should
having
have
that
broke.
conversation. Hmm.
Your AirPod should have broke with me trying to sing.
You said what?
It should have broke with me trying to sing.
It did. Um. So I'm Wes and Richard's conversation. I remember Safari and Wes's. I mean, I remember Candy and Wes's conversation because Wes's words was going in one ear and out the other. Candy was still seeing red.
Hmm.
Um, and so after that, she pulled Safari to the side and talked to him. Um, I remember Jesse talking to Larissa,
Hmm.
who
Oh
kind
yeah,
of gave
I
him the
do
runaround.
remember him and her
I feel like that
talking.
was a little edited. I don't know. That
I,
was
it
heavily
could have
edited.
been because that conversation couldn't have been that damn one sided. Like he was like, "So you'll vote for me? You need me to get
Uh,
other votes?"
Do you understand?
Well, I will
Do
vote
you
for
understand?
you, but I can't vote for you. But I'm gonna vote
Do
for
you
you.
understand?
No, do not understand
No, I do not understand. Yeah, I think that was very edited because I did not understand at all.
at all.
So those are the conversations that I remember too. Yeah, yeah.
So, oh, what I did not talk about was the fact that we finally got to meet Eva 2.0 at the challenge. She came out in the flesh,
Yes.
Monica from one of the Housewife shows. Of course, she has scandal behind her name. She's a villain. Teresa basically says she's a rat. So this is the perfect challenge for her
She
to come
did say
out
she was
to.
a rat.
Yeah, this is the perfect challenge for her to come out to because basically it was exposing what people said about you. Like she loves to, like she said, she loves to expose things. Um, so yeah, I forgot to
She's a
mention
rat.
that. I'm sorry, Monica. You know, we did.
Yes, it was very nice to see Miss
That was
Monica.
very nice to see actually who was behind the voice.
Yes,
Very funny, very ironic. That is, of
it's a
course,
real
a
person.
housewife. No, just that it's a housewife. I wonder who was the voice for season one. Was she the voice for season one? Because this is Eva 2.0.
Oh, it is 2.0. That's a good point. I don't know.
Hmm. Y'all drop down in the comments and let me know if y'all think she was the voice for season one. Because I don't remember, but if not, or who do you speculate was the voice for season one? That's the question. That's the question. Who do you think was the voice for season one? I don't
I
have the answer
think.
because I don't remember the voice for season one.
Okay. Give me a villain. Give me a random villain.
Johnny Bananas. You had Omarosa. You had Johnny Fairplay.
Who
Uh,
was the voice of Eva?
oh, I don't know. It would have been
It
one of
has to be a
them.
villain.
It would have been somebody else. That was the
Yeah,
voice.
that's what I'm saying. Give me a random villain. Reality show
Oh,
villain. Like Eva Marcel. I don't know if Laverne Cox is a reality villain or
Laverne
not.
Cox. Now you know what Laverne Cox may have could have been. I could see her taking
You
them
know what I'm saying?
in that
She would
role.
be a
I
good
can see
voice.
that. I can see that. Unless it was just another housewife that just wanted a quick check.
Nene would be a
I
great
would have known
voice.
that was her. I would have known it was her voice, so it wasn't her. But that they need to get her for season three. They need to get her for season three. Do y'all hear me? Yes, that would be great because you know she gonna add some extra to it.
Absolutely. And I would like to see Cherie. Is it Cherie or Sheree?
Sheree
I would like to see Sheree
on the
on
show.
on this show as well.
Yeah, I could see her on this one. I could see her on this one. She's not on the season, so she might if they give her a call. Um,
I would be interested.
yeah, that would be good. So yeah, this is the last banishment, guys, and for the last time, where this time we are voting, and Joel hits us with we're doing something different this season. I do love the elevation as the seasons, as they get more seasons. They are voting out loud for the
Oh
villains. They will be
yes.
going in the chamber to vote, so everybody will know who voted for who. Um, they each get a chance to make a speech. Jesse's he lost me with his speech, but Wes also annoyed me with his speech. I actually kind of liked Safari's speech. I'm not gonna lie to you. He could have went a little more in detail, but um, yeah, I think Jesse waited too late to pop out for all of the other villains to really appreciate what he had did or accomplished at this point in time. Let's be clear, at this point in time. um and he moved a little too silent, and we'll talk about what we think, each one of them, and we'll just keep it to just those three, what we think they could have done different or better in their games, after we run through this, like finish this little recap of the show. So it's, they do their speeches, and like I said, Safari could have put more game strategy in his speech. And I say that because he didn't, Richard Hatch voted for Wes, because he felt like he saw Wes's game strategy.
Yeah.
Now, in Wes's speech, he did come clean about the letter, the fake idol that he brought into the house with the letter and all of that. And Larsa was pissed. She felt like he didn't deserve his spot to be in the final three, and that he basically lied to, garner a fake safety the whole ride. And it's like,
Mm-hmm.
I can see
Candy
that,
too.
but it's called House of Villains. That can't, you have to give him credit. It was a very villainous move, because Candy could have been risky and took the chance and still put her up and called his bluff and just put him up, but you didn't. So you can't be mad at him for real.
So if he had to pull this move in the challenge or Survivor or Big Brother, would it still have been okay?
Um, they make fake idols in Survivor all the time.
Okay,
They make
so
fake
it's not
idols.
that. So is it that
Here's
it's
the
a
thing: you
villainous
wouldn't
move, or is
bring.
it that it's a good game move in
I
general?
think because they don't, unlike Richard said, because they don't truly understand the game, they don't understand the move
Mm-hmm.
to be able to appreciate it and not feel like they were lied to. Candy has every right to feel like she was lied and manipulated too, because she was.
Yeah.
And you ruined my plan. You know what I'm saying? Like, I changed my whole game around you telling me this. So Candy has every right to be upset. Everybody else, no, respect the move for what it is. But they didn't. Um, Big Brother, you wouldn't be able to bring. You don't need something like that. Well, there's no hiding in Big Brother to do something like that. It's
Yeah, you would
Well,
have to
maybe
hustle
after
a
this
lot.
past season, yeah, because there was secret powers and stuff in this past season. But before last season of season 25 of Big Brother, wouldn't have happened. Same with Survivor. Now with Survivor, they can make those things, but they can't bring things with them into the island. Their bags are checked. Same as with the challenge, their bags are checked. So it
Mm,
wouldn't have happened. This was the type of game, or the GOAT was the type of game that you can do something like that on. Probably couldn't even do that on a Traders or Deal or No Deal Island or anything like that either.
right.
Um, but this is House of Villains, and we see that you could do something like this because Bananas. Well, he just brought in a letter, but he brought in a letter from the house last season and left it on his bed and caused that chaos with Anfisa, or whatever that name was. So um, yeah, I mean, I thought it was cool. I wasn't tripping on it.
Me neither. I thought it was a great
I
move.
thought they
I thought it
wasn't
was.
tripping on it like that once they found out it was fake. But also,
I thought it was risky. I thought it was risky considering the way he was saying it, because the way he was saying it was very. I did this. Yes, I got you. Yes, I lied to your face. Yes, I manipulated you. Yes, it worked. Yes, I ruined your plan.
mhm. But in a perfect game show world, explaining your game is how you win the game. You
That's
have
true.
to articulate your game. His delivery and the people he was delivering it to, that was the wrong way to deliver your game speech. Like, you know, I just think that was just the wrong way to deliver it.
Mm-hmm.
So it's time to vote. Like I said, I do not remember everybody who voted for everybody. Really and honestly, what I can tell you is that
Ooh, I got you. Okay, because I was eating it up.
okay,
So the ones that voted for West, um,
Hatch.
Hatch, New. Hold on. Well, I already said it. Hatch, New York,
Okay.
Who was next to her? Um,
Victoria.
Victoria voted. Did Victoria vote for West or Safari?
I'm sure.
Okay, I thought I had you. We gonna say we gonna. I did. I don't have you.
All
Sorry.
right. So boom, I got the votes, y'all.
So boom. Mhm.
Veronica votes for Wes. Hatch votes for Wes because
Veronica.
he wanted to hear more about Safari's social game. Because he thought it was amazing. So instantly, I'm like, yeah, you think you're on Survivor because you think he got to explain outwit, outplay, and outlast in
Mhm.
order to get your vote. So Candy basically says when she came into the house, she was going to vote for um West. Like she came in on peace, but she was like, "This whole game you've been talking about, we not here for sob stories, but you just basically gave us a sob story." Pause. I just remembered, y'all. West basically got up there and said, "This, if you guys vote for me, this money will be going in a trust for my daughter," and blah 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 blah. Like he really gave a sob story after he laid out his game and shit like that. And he did. Oh yeah, and then he revealed, you guys didn't know that I filmed a show with New York, and we've been working together secretly since day one, and blah blah blah. I'm like, oh my gosh, this man is crazy.
Okay, Victoria, like I knew it. I knew it. Girl, hush.
So Camilla's up next, and she was like, "Shit." Oh no! So Candy was like, "So because of that, you just gave us a whole sob story. My vote is for Safari."
Okay.
Camilla was like, I too had a sob story and nobody gave a fuck. Oh, yeah, I'm getting ahead of myself. Candy said, when I had my sob story, you didn't give a fuck. Nobody gave a fuck. So therefore, my vote is for Safari. Camilla comes right behind and says, I had my sob story. Nobody gave a fuck. My vote is for you, boo. She votes for Safari. So now they're tied. Jesse has no votes. And I think at this point, is it at this point? No. So then the next person to vote is Larissa. And I don't know what she said. She did say something. I didn't understand it, but she votes for Wes.
She called him. She says she was trying to call him tyrannical, but it came out wrong because she don't speak English well.
Oh, okay.
I got you, girl. I know Larissa. I know what you're trying to say, girl.
Somebody got you, friend. Um, and so at this point, Jesse is out of the game. Um, and
What is it? 3-2.
it is 3-2. So then Larsa decides to vote for Safari. She said because so we have been trying to get Safari out. He's been on the block, he's won, and he's still here. So she votes for Safari, which was a really good case. I mean, and when they did the flashback, he had been up on the block twice and pulled himself off, and he did win.
Multiple
So
times.
yeah, so kudos to Safari. Um, and then the next person to vote is Teresa. She votes for Safari. So last up is New York, and he tells her if you vote for um Safari, he wins. If you vote for West, you tied up. New York says she put her entire being into this.
Entire
Being,
being.
you know. She tells Safari she would not have made it without him in this house, and that he kept her sane and all of this good stuff. She is voting for Gritty. Oh, I wrote it down because I forgot my girl
She's
was
her.
Pam. I was too busy thinking about another part. So I forgot about her whole monologue, and I can't do my girl like that. She said she wanted cutthroat, nasty, disgusting, despicable, moralist, and that's why she's voting for Wes. Pause. Before we go any further, do you think she was calling Wes these things, or She was just saying these are the things he displayed, and that's a villain.
I think that's she's saying that's what he displayed.
Okay. I was just wondering. I was just wondering. I was just
Now, I mean, she could be saying that he is all of those things. It might be one of the same for her.
true. So it is a tie. And Jesse, my Jesse, my Jesse, my
I love
Jesse.
how Joel didn't say that Jesse was going to be the tiebreaker until after New York made it a tie. Like Joel didn't say, "Okay, New York, if you make it a tie, then Jesse's gonna
Well, yeah, he
break the
kept the
tie."
suspense in there as if they were going to
Yeah,
vote or
because
something.
I thought that if New York made it a tie, then we were just gonna have two winners. I didn't know that. I genuinely thought that was what was gonna happen. I thought it was gonna be lame, but I thought it was gonna
Oh,
happen.
heck no. I knew
So
they
when
were going
Joel
to do
said that,
something, but I was
I
thinking
wasn't ready. Uh, I wasn't ready.
you wasn't ready for what's about to
I
happen.
was not ready.
So Jesse is the tie vote, and he looks straight at Wes, and it's like, I just got one question: do you want to win? Big. No, he tells him you only have to do one thing to win. Big. Get on your knees and beg.
And I want to ask Wes, right here in this moment, did he know that he lost the game, or did he think that he had a chance with begging on
That close to
on
the finish
national?
line, 50-50 shot, you got to take the chance.
Sorry, I value my dignity too much. As a villain, as a villain, I value my dignity too
Well, I mean,
much.
we are making a TV show here still.
We are, and he already offered up his daughter. So
Well, I mean, shit, you already offered up your daughters. What? You better get on your knees and beg. Shit, you better. I'm his wife. I'm at home watching this, but I'm looking at him with a mean side eye.
okay,
Because if
real
he's getting, I'm looking
bombastic
at him
side
like,
eye,
now you get on your knees and beg me to not kick you out.
bombastic side eye,
You see what
real
I'm saying?
nasty.
Like,
Hmm.
but listen, when I watched it, my mouth hit the floor. I was like, whoa, Jesse. And here's New York. Do it, Wes. Do it, Wes.
Larissa, do it, Wes, do it.
Baby. Everybody is shocked
Oh my
when he gets
goodness.
on his knees and big.
Woo, Jesse got some cojones.
Jesse looks this
Man.
man dead in his face and says, congratulations, Safari.
Now, do you think if Wes was genuine that he would have won?
Yeah, 100%. But you played too many games. You played too many games with him. You played too many games with him. Um, that shit was so fucking funny.
That shit,
I'm sorry.
gold.
Camilla said, I
Gold.
told you to drop your balls, Jesse. You just baby, they was like, you the villain now. Like you the super villain now, bro. Like
Oh, real
he won
nasty.
all they respect
Ooh,
in that
wee.
moment. Oh, he won
Ooh.
everybody's respect in that moment. Oh man. And then to make it even worse, they still had to get flipped out the damn chair. Like, man.
Mind you, these were the two that were like Wes's underdogs
Or so he
the
thought.
whole freaking time. Or
Mhm.
so he freaking thought.
So he freaking
Oh,
thought.
nasty work.
Mhm.
Nasty work.
Yeah. And I think if he had not of lied about the whole um if the whole letter or fake idol thing wouldn't have came out, he I think he would have had Teresa and Larsa's votes because they were rocking with Teresa was rocking with him when she left out of the house.
Mhm.
Him and Larsa were cool up until they had to compete against each other. But she, when the whole note thing came out in the beginning, I don't remember her getting upset about it unless she never knew about it, and this was her first time genuinely finding out.
I don't
Because
think she knew.
oh, okay, because she decided, she was rocking with him. So, um,
Or if I think she knew about it, but I think she thought it was real. But they found out that it was fake, that it had nothing to do with the game, and that it was used solely for the purpose of manipulation and saving himself. And they did not like that.
yeah, they didn't like that at all. So, yeah, man. So now we have a new villain, um, super villain, and his name is Safari. Hopefully, he'll take his money
Mhm.
and pay his child support. I doubt it.
Eric, I'm so sorry. Shay, did either of us see this man winning
No,
House of Freaking Villains?
no, no. Mm-mm. At this point, when it came down to those three, I for sure would have thought that Wes or Jesse would have taken it home. However, I kind of, if I think back, because I'm not gonna say up until this moment I was thinking this. It's literally now in this moment thinking back. When you think back to when the villains first made it into the How came back, on that butt challenge where they was had their hands on the butter. I think that was episode 10 or something.
Mm-hmm.
Yes, episode 10. Everybody received Safari very well. Everybody received Safari very well, and everybody was, or some people was noticing Wes and how he, was playing, because he even started at that barbecue scene, talking to people and begging and pleading with people. You know what I'm saying? He had, remember, he had a private conversation with Victoria. That's how he got her vote back, because she was crying and all that bullshit at that barbecue. So, and Larsa peeped it out.
Yeah.
She the one that put Jesse on it. So I think they just started to see, you know, I think Wes messed his own game up with the way he moved through that situation, and yeah, I think the writing was on the wall for Safari, because unless New York would have won, I feel like if New York would have made it to the final three, I think they all would have voted for New York.
I
Just
would
off
have.
GP. Yeah, that's what I'm saying.
I
Like
would have
just off
voted for.
GP, I think they would have voted for New York and she would have took it home. If she could have only built the damn arch that she struggled with so she was struggling with that arch. Like he even had to give her the definition of an arch. So why do we have to do
Hey, it's
that's my
okay.
girl though. That's my
It's
girl. She
alright.
said bring her back season three.
Don't do that.
No,
Don't
no,
do
no, 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 no,
it.
no. Hopefully we don't continue on this trend of bringing a villain back. Um, because honestly, there isn't a villain I would like to see on another season outside of maybe Camilla or Candy. I would only be going up if one of them came back for season three. Unless y'all can get Bobby Lights, I don't care. I don't need to see Johnny Bananas. I can see Fair Play again. Um,
I can see Larsa. I don't. I wouldn't be mad at Larsa.
I would, it depends on who's in the house though. She got to have somebody to bully, otherwise she's boring as fuck. I'm just being honest.
That's
Um,
true.
she's there. She's the drama. I mean, she gives good confessionals and stuff though. I mean,
She
she
does.
talks good game and confessionals, so I'm not mad at that. I mean, I don't think I've complained about her being here. I hadn't like been saying like why is she here or she can go. I think the only person I was saying that about was Teresa, and I think I was slightly starting to feel like that about Jesse, but he piped up and he piped up.
Real
It's
good.
off, my dude. Like you got this man to bow down to you on national television. This challenger who literally built another house, a bigger house, because he said he couldn't fit all his, he needed a bigger room for his trophies. You got me to
Like,
bow down to you on national television. You are the GOAT, my ninja.
big kudos. Super
Kudos, kudos, kudos,
villain.
kudos. But this was a really good season.
Everybody
I
played a
was a
good
little
game.
sketchy in midway through. I was a little sketchy. Last 3 episodes were the ones. It was like, okay, I'm ready. I'm ready to watch. Um, but quite earlier in the season, I was just like, I'm gonna watch it because I'm reviewing it, but I'm not in a rush to watch it. How do you
Hmm
feel about the season?
I think I thought this was a really good season to all the way through. To be honest, I was pretty interested in it. I thought that the storylines were very interesting, and I thought that um everybody had their own plot in one way or the other, and it intertwined with another person pretty well. So I liked this season. This season actually gets an A+ for me
Okay.
as a whole.
I give it an A. It's a couple of things I would have liked to see a little different that would have
Hmm
happened. I would have actually liked to see Wes try in the competitions other than the very last one. I do kind of feel like he skated by a little, quite a bit and made his way to the end. So I am not going to lie. I am very okay with him not winning.
Yeah, I was going to say I agree, but the fact that he didn't win makes it okay. Makes it all the
Yeah,
better.
yeah, yeah,
It
yeah, yeah.
makes it sweeter. But I will say I do wish that the storyline of him versus Richard did flesh out,
Yeah,
and did come to fruition. That
yeah.
would have been cool.
Maybe we would have seen him actually play.
Mm,
Maybe we would have seen him actually play. So yeah, goes to show you what respect level he had for his actual competitors. Um, but
which
nonetheless,
is why they didn't vote for him.
yeah, this is true.
Some of them.
Um,
Actually, half of them voted for him. Actually,
no, the one
about
that he thought he would
45%
manipulate the most
did not.
outplayed him.
No
You know
shade.
what I'm saying? In the end, he
Real
outplayed
nasty.
him, so it was very well worth it. Even for Jesse not to win, he still won in that moment because he still beat he still beat West. No, I didn't get any votes, but in the end, you needed my vote to win, and I fucked you after I made you get on your knees and beg. I ain't gonna never get over that. Like, get on your knees and beg.
Woo.
Congratulations, Safari. I was, yeah,
And
yeah,
I
yeah,
think
yeah, yeah, yeah. So, and I thank you. So, that was your recap of House of Villains. This was the season 2, season finale. Um, Stay tuned. Is all I can say. Stay tuned. If you are not subscribed, this is probably the point where you want to subscribe. Um,
yes, yes.
have many, many, many guests coming on the channel, and we are going to be doing some cross stuff with another YouTube channel as well. We made those connections in New York. So, yeah, make sure
Stay
you
tuned.
yeah, literally stay tuned. As soon as we get the footage to Wendell and Bryce for for them to post their footage that we shot in New York, we will post our vlog. We did vlog. We did very good the first day. We did very good at the beginning of the second day, and then I turned into an angry monster, and we kind of fell off. So I'm just being honest. I was tired. My feet were hurting and swole. It was a lot of damn walking, a lot of subways, to the point that we were ridiculously paying $60 and $70 for
We
Ubers
live in
because we were tired of
oh
walking.
yes. Ooh, girl.
That final
Just
hundred
because we
dollars.
didn't want to take. Okay, the subway.
Hmm. Yeah.
Yeah.
Definitely going forward, I will be for sure Google mapping my hotel and where the place is, and I will be damn close. Damn close. I don't care how much the hotel costs. I will be close. No more. Never. Never again. Oh, never again.
I'll get on the subway.
The subway was fine for the small places, but when we had to jump off and go here, and then we had to go upstairs and didn't know we had to go upstairs, like that was just too much. It was too much. Too
Yeah, yeah,
much. Too
yeah.
much. Thank God we didn't see any crazy things. Thank God we didn't go near where they're killing people on the subways. Like we were very covered. There were really no instances, you know. Now the first
I
day we
saw
saw
piss in
like
a cup.
arguing, and we definitely saw piss in a cup in various places. But overall, it was really good, really fun. I had fun. I enjoyed it. It was
Yeah.
like seeing no sleep. I'm still have not caught up on my sleep yet. I just got my
Oh my
luggage.
god, I'm exhausted.
Yeah, I just got my luggage yesterday.
Oh, what Mercer sent it to you?
She drove it down here.
Oh, really?
Hmm. She's so sweet. Um, Next up, the next series we got coming up is, of course, if you have been on the channel or been paying attention, you know we have Drag Race season 17 coming up in January. We have Traders season 3. We have Deal or No Deal Island season 2. We have HGTV's Extreme Home Makeover. Well, yes, I think it's a spinoff of HGTV. It's on ABC, but it is Extreme Home Makeover. Extreme Home Makeover something edition. It's gonna be an emotional tearjerker for.
Celebrity edition?
It's not a celebrity edition. It's Let me get the actual name. Let's.
It's an edition.
And how I don't know. Wendell had the shirt on all weekend.
Okay, I just remember seeing blue.
It's called Extreme Makeover Home Edition. So it's Extreme Makeover Home Edition on ABC. Wendell is one of the contractors for the show, so we will be recapping that one. So yeah, this is the first video for 2024. Our
Happy
very
holidays.
happy holidays, everybody. Merry Christmas, Happy Hanukkah, Happy Kwanzaa, whatever you celebrate. Enjoy your family. Um, eat some good food on Wednesday. And yeah, even though we just ate this food last like 3 weeks ago, but whatever. um,
It's like this every year. Y'all know how it goes around here.
so yeah, the very first video that'll come out on New Year's will be our interview with Wendell. We'll be talking about the GOAT. We'll be talking Survivor. We'll be talking his new show, Extreme Makeover Home Edition. um, Yeah, so that'll be the first thing, and then the show premieres the next day on January the 2nd. So yeah, that's what we got coming up. I do promise to be a lot more consistent in the new year, especially considering all of the guests that we have coming on. That we have no choice but to be disciplined and get these things out, and all of the shows run concurrent with them with each other.
Woo!
They're all right
Yo,
there together. So
spring is gonna be busy, busy, busy.
big task, but we got it. And yeah, we'll see you guys in the new year. I am your girl Shay.
I am your boy Malik. I
Peace
put my
out.
I changed my Instagram. Follow my Instagram at Malik Arlington underscore. Yes, I'm changing my Instagram every 2 seconds. I don't care, but this is different. Okay, this is my final time changing it. This is different. This is who I am, right? However, you can, if you ever just feeling it in your heart to leave a little gift, a little gift.
It's
That's my
ridiculous.
catch. It is not ridiculous. If you just feel it in your soul to leave a little gift for the boy, for the kid, do it. It's my catch up right there. Just if it's on your heart, that's all.
Anywho, we're gonna get out of here, guys. Happy holidays, and we'll see you guys in the new year. Peace out.